And we're on. Hello and happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope you had a fantastic week so far. And now we've got some public holidays to get through so we can all just chill. Yes, it's the Duckhook show, and thanks for joining us. We've got lots to talk about because we've got the Thursday League that happened at Benoni Lakes. That's coming up to have a bit of a review. And then we've got Ebotse that happened on Sunday. And we have both first place and second place, or the separation of countback players, to talk us through the round. Yes, we had a bit of inclement weather that put a pause to things, which is unfortunate, but yet again, it was another good day out with a lot of highlights. So, after that, we've got a bit of a quiz. We'll look at the match play games that happened, and we will do the monthly draw. So, stay tuned. Will you win? What is up for grabs? I'll tell you a bit later. So, let's get straight into it. I have my boys with me. Fricky as normal. We got the champion, Peter Zakaria. Thank you for joining us, Peter.
Pleasure. Great to be on the show again. Thanks very much.
And then we've got G, who came so close, and I'm sure he's going to tell us where he messed it up, because he was right there. When I looked, he was 6 under OMG, and then suddenly, you weren't.
Then suddenly.
So we need you just to tilt down a bit so we can see your face. Other way.
Tilt up, yeah. Tilt up.
Up there. You're almost there. No sin on net, your mont.
Me.
Yeah. Mine. Getting better. All right. While you sort out your framing there, let's say hello to the guys on the chat line. Almost there.
I can't see you people.
You can't see us?
Ah.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. I don't know how to fix that. Anyway, we'll carry on. Nico Kruger.
So that's all right.
Says 9 ducks, Bimpy Force, hello. And then Mark, how's it, Marky? Brian Owen, hello. Ian's watching. Yes, public holiday for sure. Kieran Reynolds, how's it, gents? And then all the others. MG, Mark wants Siasik, he says. And good yourself. Vickersley, thanks for joining us. We've got plenty to talk about, everybody. So we're going to jump straight into it and get us going, because it's already April. And what does that mean? It means the Masters is coming, and that is coming soon. But after the Masters, we've got Waterkloof. This starts the next cycle of qualifying for the Open, which will be at Ebotse. Then Thursday, Jackal Creek on the 11th of April, and then Parkview will be on the 21st of April. Right. Speaking about golf courses, Frikkie, we had a nice round today. How good did Pretoria Country Club look? It was stunning.
It is absolutely stunning, Mazo. I can't understand why people will badmouth that course. It was awesome. I mean, the greens was actually very receptive. The course is in great condition, and I mean the hospitality was even better. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I got a whipping there from you. Thank you very much for the individual match play. But yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Say again, MG?
Ass whip for Frikkie there.
Yes, it was. I just played well. You know, when you're playing, I played Thursday, wasn't great. Sunday, it started coming right, and then everything came right today. So I just wish there was a Duckhook event this Sunday, because I think I might have had a chance. Peter, you were saying in your interview that you went to the driving range for the first time this year, and it obviously worked. So what do you think worked?
I'm not sure, to be honest. It's I said this year, but it's probably been the last year. I haven't just been able to get to the range. And after leaving the range, to be honest, I wasn't really all that confident either. I was duffing quite a few shots, but something must have twigged. Something came right. I think my driver was very solid. I was hitting it long and straight. My long irons weren't great, but my sort of pitching wedges and short clubs, I think were fairly straight. The distance wasn't necessarily there. So something must have twigged. I don't know what, but obviously just came right on the day, and very grateful for that.
Yeah, for sure. We're always very grateful when we play well. That is for sure. Then let's just move on before we start talking tournaments. I wanted to touch on the players' champs. I just see your mouth there. There's no face. You've got to tilt up a lot.
Can you see?
Up.
Now?
Up.
Like you moet either
up there. Just like that. Don't move.
There you go.
Don't move. The players' champs. Did we all watch? How good is Scotty Scheffler, everybody?
Yeah, Mazo, that was awesome. Look, I'm not a great Wyndham Clark fan, and you know he was one of my picks, Scotty Scheffler.
Mhm.
So I'm ecstatic that he got it, and I mean that last round was just it's phenomenal. So very good, very happy for him.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you look, I'm going to show you the picks. So obviously Fats won this, right? He shows he's at a combined score of minus 37, and he had somebody miss the cut. That's ridiculous. How's that? To
I've
win
never
it.
seen that before, and well done, Fats, for getting that right. But yeah, that's awesome.
Jaco Jacobs and Gary Mansfield, minus 35 each. I don't know, I can't remember who they chose. But I was closer to the end. I was hopeless. So my strategy obviously did not work on the day. Did any of your favorites win, OMG? Peter, did you watch any of the golf?
Yeah, I didn't enter. I wasn't aware. I've missed the last couple of Duckhook shows, unfortunately. So I wasn't aware of it. I didn't actually enter. But yeah, I was rooting for Shoffley. But yeah, Scheffler's he's very consistent. I mean, steady score every day coming through. Need to perform on the final day with that score. I think it shot 8 under. I think it was on the final day. So I mean, that's very impressive under the sort of Sunday pressure, to perform. So yeah, he's always there. He's always in the top 5. So well deserved.
It's like that dude. I saw some of his stats, and some of his stats is crazy. I can't remember exactly what it is now, but sure, it's like Tiger-esque in a sense of the amount of top threes he's had in the last certain. I don't even want to go into it, but it's crazy stats. If anybody has seen it, who's watching, just drop us some stats there if you want to Google it or so on. Let's go to Ebotse Lakes. So this was the third event of the Thursday League, and Leon Oosthuizen came right after struggling for 2 months to, I don't know, put a round together. He put a round together off his 18 handicap, I think it was, at Benoni Lakes. But he loved the greens. He loved. He was getting off the tee box well, and it shows you 23 points on the front 9. He started on the back 9, so he made 20 points there, and then proceeded to make 23 points. Very good. A nice little stretch on the first, second, and third, making himself, 4 under just on those holes, and then getting to 5 under on the 7th. I will not tell you how it went for Leon, because I'll let you watch Leon, and he will explain how his round went. I caught up with him because he was playing behind me as he was coming down the 9th to win it. But here's some comments from the other guys as well.
Benoni Lakes is always a lovely course to play, and the greens are very receptive today. So it was actually quite nice that if you put it on the right place, it stayed there, and putts were riding that. So yeah, it was a good round.
Best part of your game?
I had a couple of good drives today, but I think the irons were good, and I think I had 27 putts in the round, so that helped.
Good.
Yeah.
And then still in it for the rest of the season?
Oh, we're always there or thereabouts, but you never know who's coming through and what they're doing. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Today I was playing match play against Hansi, so it was good to put in a good score.
What was the best part of your game then?
Putting. I had a lot of one putts today, which saved me.
Enjoy the course?
I love it. I played well here last year, so that's why I was keen to play more match play here.
Very nice, -1 of your +1 handicap. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it's like I had 3 birdies on the front 9, or back 9, which was our front 9, with 2 stupid drops, which could have been easily pars. So I left a few out there, and then the back 9 I think also did 2 birdies with 1 drop. So, but yeah, it was all over. It's like I love the course. The course is looking good. The greens were actually rolling great, so I can't fault anything there. So yeah, no, I just played lacquer. The 4-ball was great, so it was good company.
What a round of golf! 1 hole to go. You can't lose. What a feeling!
Oh no, it was. I took it calm today. I'm quite happy, quite chuffed with myself. And yeah, the driver came to the party. So no, I like the lakes. It's quite like a golf barn, and the greens. Oh, it's phenomenal! It was fun playing on greens that was holding, and putting was true and all that stuff. So no, I'm overjoyed. Thanks.
Finally got your form back, because we know you can shoot these scores, but you've been struggling.
Yeah, I must be honest. The frustration of last month's golf was quite up there. I actually wanted to quit golf, but yeah, it's that one shot that always brings you back. So I think today's round is one of them that will definitely bring me back again.
Let's finish it up.
I will do so.
That's you've been playing like that all day.
Yeah, no, it was on today. Yeah, finally.
How many victories? Third victory.
Third on the series, yeah. I think it's the third or the fourth.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah.
Top class. There you have it. Well done, Leon. Third victory on a league victory to go with his, don't forget, his classic win. Congratulations. So let's go through some of the pins on the day. My playing partner, Guy, you are watching. You did win it in the end, the par 3 fifth, the Golf Raid Hydro Sport. So I have a 6-paddock Golf Raid for you the next time I see you. And then the par 3 ninth, my other playing partner, Amu Maluleke, he, on the 9th, thinned a 3-iron, and it managed to roll all the way on to the green and was closest. Well done to you, Amu. And then the par 3 16th was Ebotse, who took it and got the Strixon towel. Very nice. The Four Ball Alliance. Oh, look, it's again Ian Holzhausen and Wouter Bossenkool. Can you believe it? They've now done 3 that they've been involved
correct.
in. Doing well there, Fricky.
Yeah, they're doing very well. It must be some sort of a motivation to play with Wouter and Ian there. So I think my next game I'm going to play with those 2 guys.
Yeah, and I think they should have just been team partners. Maybe they would have been hammering people.
Yeah, absolutely.
They keep winning the Four Ball Alliance. Joining them is Leon and Grant, so that was a winning 4 ball, 91 points. How's that 8-pointer on the first?
Yeah, yes, like Meza, I must be honest that's pretty awesome. I'm trying to think what is a stroke on that one.
I don't know. It's a par 5, but there would have been 2 birdies coming out of it.
Yes.
I bet you one was Leon, that's for sure. Right, for sure. Par 3s. Let's have a look at the best of the par 3s. Eddie Ivans and Glenn Momberg taking it on 2 under and 10 points overall. Gary Mansfield. Then thanks for joining us, Gary, on a Thursday. Leon Oosthuizen and Michael van Riel, 9 unders. And then there's a whole bunch of guys at even par. And then we go to the best of the par 4s, which Leon won this one, -4 on 24 points. Had a good day, just on the 18th. Went missing a bit, but at least managed to make 1 point. And then Jamie and Simon also played well in the par 4s. Peter Prinsloo, no one else there. Donnie, even par. Right, the par 5s. Let me show you the par 5s. Jamie Sherry took this one on -3, and Leon also featuring on -2. And if we roll our eyes down, a lot of 1-unders, Even Kieran, you got a 1 under there. It must have been from the sand, I'm sure, because Kieran was one of my playing partners. I think he was on more bunkers than putting greens. It was crazy. Whenever he hit a shot, it would land in a bunker.
Aye.
Without fail.
He did not listen, eh?
Yeah. A lot of bunker practice, so he did well. So this is what the Thursday standings now look like. Now look how tight this is, everybody. The top 4 are all tied on 73 points. That's crazy. But Grant's leading because he's got the most amount of individual stable points. And then you look, and then the top 6 are tied, Jason and Simon. And then the whole bunch of top 8s are tied. Okay, tied 8th, 68, 68, 68. So the Thursday league is looking very, very tight. And it's only 3 rounds in, but we will see how this all unfolds. I see Ian has come to tell us what happened. He said double stroke. Wouter made a birdie for 5 points. Sure, because he double strokes. And then Kun says, Lekker Ian. Guy, yes, woo-hoo, indeed. Indeed. There we go. What was it? Lekker course Benoni. Yes, in summer. Benoni Lakes, I think, is really nice.
Yeah.
But I think we'll stick to a Thursday morning, which is cool. Right. Kieran says, in the sand all day. Yes, I did see that. Every single one of them. All right, so that is now Ebotse out of the way. Now let's get into, Benoni out of the way. Let's get into Ebotse, and then let's talk about how this all unfolded. Have a looking at the top 10. Peter Zakaria, there you are, -5. Gerard Snyman, -5. And then Jomo, Mr. Hole-in-One man. If you did not know, he made a hole-in-one on the 11th, the most impossible hole-in-one. He made it. Fats, -3. Kunrad Pretorius, -2. Theo, who was playing a singles game against Jomo, finishing -2, must have been very tight. Fricky, well done. Under par for yourself, Marius, Ryan, and Kun Pretorius Senior. Pretorius Senior. Let's go back. What did we think of the course, boys? Start with you, Peter, and
Yeah.
the parrot. You just got to tilt up again.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed the course. I think it was in fairly good condition. The greens, I think they were a little bit too paced, to be honest. It felt like the morning field was a little bit, or the first nine was a little bit faster. The back nine was a little bit slower, or that's what it seemed to be like anyway. But I think for this time of year, very good condition. Fairways were good. Greens were rolling nicely. So I really honestly enjoyed the course. The result shows. But yeah, I always enjoy playing there. It's always a nice course. Generally enjoy it all the time. So yeah.
And you were saying that you needed the top 5 finish to get into the Masters. Whatever. Who needs a top 5 finish when we can win the thing?
Yeah, I did. It was on the top of my mind throughout the whole game. I was thinking, I have to try and finish in the top 5 at least to try and make the major, because the rest of my season has been a bit of a shambles. Apart from maybe the first game, I think I got 33 points or so. So yeah, I was well below the cut line on both leagues. So yeah, I needed a top 5 finish. So yeah, glad I managed to do that.
So I'm going to take you through your scorecard quickly, and then you can just highlight some of it. Obviously, you didn't finish the last four holes because the lightning had come, and we'll talk about the situation after this.
Cool. Yeah. So I guess steady bogeys. The scorecard looks a bit strange, I guess. So it started on the front 9, except for the two holes in the middle. Hole 5 and 6 were buried. The rest were all bogeys. But at least, yeah, with my handicap, I guess that gave me 2 pointers even, and the 2 birdies kind of shot me into -4 at that point in time, and then just dropped the shot on the 8th hole to come in on -3. And then started the back 9 quite solidly. I actually 3-putted both the 11th and the 12th from probably about 10 to 12 feet. So yeah, my putting wasn't great on the day. I left a few out there. I think I had 4 3-putts, and yeah, two were long, but the 11th and 12th were fairly short. So I was a bit annoyed with myself at that point in time, because I knew I was sort of, had a chance to push further into the lead. But yeah, it obviously got to the 14th. I was about to start the par 3. Sorry, the 15th. About to start the par 3 when the siren blew. So yeah, we kind of had the shelter right there, which we kind of waited it out.
Now, we don't get this situation very often, where lightning comes and it's close to the end of the game. So if you didn't know exactly what had happened, when we went to the pro shop, they said that the lightning was still around for a long time, and it's not blowing away, and it's probably only going to go out on the course, if anything, at Hoppers 5. By that time, we're now thinking Hoppers 5. If we go out, Oak's got 4 holes to play. We're going to finish Hoppers 6. Will there be sun? What do we do? And then eventually we decided, okay, we're going to go and what the pro shop, because this is what they do, on their suggestion, and then we'll wait until just before 5 and we'll call it, which we did. And then Peter arrived as we were announcing the winner. But not a great situation to be in, and even Frikkie, the way we have to do it, because we've got to get a winner at the end of the day, and going back 9 holes is also not ideal. So if you didn't know, we just froze it over there, because the last guys were on the 13th, and then it just becomes, you just get 2 points to, so if you were on +2, you finished on 34 points for the day. So at least we allocated points. It's not ideal, but it's not an exact science either.
Yeah. Maza, if I can quickly just ask you, I want to show this to the guys. Can you quickly put Peter Zaccario's scorecard on again, if you don't mind?
Just give me a second.
So the guidelines around this, you'll see that there's a big green 82 on his on the scorecard, basically. So that is basically the score that Peter Zaccario would have put in onto his app, for instance, on Saga. So the game is already, preempting that would be the final score if he doesn't finish. Like you mentioned, it's not a favorable situation that we found ourselves. Previous year, when we actually went back to the 9th, awarding a winner at the 9th, people were saying, yeah, but both 9s has not been played by, fairly by both parties. We probably had about 50-60% odd unhappy players. This year it was much different. I think we had like 1 or 2 guys maybe a little bit, unhappy with what the call was. But I think everyone needs to understand that, it's easy for us to call it off and not award a winner and say thank you very much for the cash. What we want to do is we want to, as fair as possible, award, the trophy to the winner, and we believe that this was the right call. Afterwards, we got a lot of good credits. A couple of guys phoned me as well. I don't know if you got anything, Matt, but the guy said that it's a right call. So any given day, we don't know exactly how it's going to fold out. It happens once in a blue moon, but yeah, we'll have to make the call on the day, and hopefully it is the right one.
And just to finish it up, I mean, I think the one thing that is standard, if lightning comes and it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon and we're not finished, we pretty much got to call it where it is. If it comes and it's 2:30, 3 o'clock, that's a whole different story, because then we'll have to wait. So I think in future, we wait until 5 o'clock. We don't make a call before that. And obviously, if it's the end of the world weather and it's not going to happen. But 5 o'clock should be the cutoff. And then, yes, we'll have to judge it on where the pace of play is, because if it was 3:30, it's a total different scenario. So it's not an exact science. Let's get to you, Mr. Gerard, Mr. Kiel.
Yes, I can basically echo to what my twin brother said, Peter Zach. He's my twin brother.
Let me do this.
We both have the same birthday.
Yeah, that's correct. Yes, I can basically echo what he said about the condition of the course. Also, as he said, the results show. I finished when we turned on the first 9. We started the first 9. I finished on -1, and then I've started firing from the 9th. I made par. Then the 10th I made a birdie. 11th par. 12th par. 13th par. Then the 14th I freaking 3-putted there. I made a double bogey. And then I made another par, and then the 17th there I 3-putted. And then on the 18th I was basically just off on the green for 3. Pulled my putt, missed it. Otherwise I would have won by -6.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at your scorecard now. For you to go on the 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 and 16, you've pretty much gone even par. Pretty much. That's good golf. What's happened? Are you practicing a lot, or what's happening?
I honestly don't go to the driving range. I don't believe it, because at the driving range, say just an example. Say for instance you hit 10 balls. Out of the 10 balls you hit like 3 excellent shots and you think you've got it. By the other 7 it's all over. And I'm talking about experience in the past. When I go to the driving range, especially on a Saturday, I feel like yes, today it's going to be a miracle and wonders, and they're not going to beat me. But then it's totally the opposite. So and then you can almost ask my wife, you can ask Frikkie. I said, no, I'm not going to go to driving range anymore. And basically, what helped me as well, I watch a lot of YouTube videos for minor adjustments, which I've did. And then basically, as you all know, Frikkie and myself, we play. When we don't play Duckhook, we play social or wherever. And that's basically when I practice and do adjustments, which basically is to my benefit.
Great. Well, keep it up, because you're going to probably be a 14 handicap soon, I would imagine.
He's a 14.
Is he a 14?
My double strokes just looks like something of the past.
Yes.
Wow. You're almost better than me and Peter.
Yeah, I just want to add that word, G. I think your golf is fantastic at the moment. I mean, I've had the privilege of playing with you quite a few times, and sure, I mean, you don't hit it long, but man, straight down the middle. Next shot is in or around the green. And your short game is pretty solid as well. So, yeah, when I saw that scorecard of yours, 84, I thought, sure, I was lucky to take the win. But well played, man. I think your game's very solid at the moment. Keep it up.
I appreciate it, and I don't feel sad that losing against you. You deserve it as well.
Yeah, you never know. With 4 holes to go, and you were -5, you could have finished -7 easily the way you were going. So maybe unlucky with G, but
difficult one. There's 2 holes that I don't stroke on. So and my par 3s weren't the best on the day, so anything could have happened. But like I said, I'll take it. It came out the blue, to be honest. And as G was saying earlier around the driving range, I came off the driving range on Saturday. Leaving the driving range, I thought, oh, well, I don't know how this is going to go tomorrow. But yeah, something obviously must have worked. But I think it's more coincidence than anything else, to be honest.
Cool.
Yeah, I just want to add something. I also just want to add something. I will make it short. If I'm tense, then my golf is out of the window. And in our four, I know we play the chicks with sticks, and I feel sorry for them, and that's why I don't want to go that route. But we had such a nice four ball, and we were so relaxed, and that helped my golf game as well because I was totally relaxed.
Well, that's good to hear. Good to hear. We heard that there was a hole-in-one, so I'm going to play a little video in case you haven't seen it. This is Jomo, and this is a par 3 11th. Now, we know which one that is, that one that goes all the way down. Yet another player who's got a hole-in-one before me.
Okay, what's this? So we're on the 11th, par 3.
We can't find the ball.
Hey, Jomo! Jomo!
Aye.
Come, let's walk a little bit faster here, meneer. We can't keep the suspense.
No fucking ways. Oh, really now? Oh, it spun back. Oh.
Jomo! Hole-in-one, my man! Kick it out there, Jomo. Jomo, hole-in-one!
Thank you, Jay.
That's just awesome to see. That's great.
That's very awesome. Yes.
Wow. Imagine that.
What a hole to do it on as well.
What a hole to do it on. Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, if ever I'm going to get a hole-in-one, it's going to be, I would be like, I'll choose that one. He wasn't the only one. We had an eagle as well. And that came courtesy of Gerard de Bruto, who did it on the 16th driver and apparently a 6-iron.
Lekker eagle, hole 16. Gerard de Bruto. 6-iron, 170 downwind. Pitch mark. And there's his eagle. Well done, bud.
Well done.
That's a tough hole, Mazo.
That is a tough hole.
Yes, like it.
That
For him
is
to get
a
an
tough
eagle
hole.
there, I can't even make it in two, man.
Yeah. Thank you for taking the videos. It always makes a massive difference when we can post our celebrations. I see a
Definitely
couple of stuff coming through on the chat line. I did see Andre Vessels, your playing partners, Peter, says, played with Peter. He was solid the whole day. Too bad about the thunder. Well deserved. There you go. And then Nico Kruger says, Lekker, Mr. Gerard. And then, yeah, that's it. Okay, moving on. Let's look at the pins for Ebotse as we wrap Ebotse up. Here's the pins. Nobody,
Yeah, let me do the
obviously
pins,
Peter, not Peter, Jomo gets the golf rate because nobody could get closer than him.
Yeah. Yeah, Mazo, so let me do the par 3s quickly. Par 3-8, we've got the Strixon towel there. It's Marius van Heerden. Then we've got Sudesh again. I think last 2 weeks ago at Glen Vista, he got 2. So this one is the Golf Concepts one, par 4 9th. Then, yeah, as we mentioned that Jomo, he's got the par 3 hole-in-one. There was talks about, if you get a hole-in-one, you can't be the closest. But, I mean, in our rules, it makes sense that he's the closest. So that's it. And then a par 3 15th, monkey shoulder for Peter Prinsmore. Well done to all the boys.
Very nice. The Sudesh is a serial closest to the pin winner. That's 3 in the last 2 games.
He's got everything now.
Yeah, I think he's got a full house. Let's have a look at the 4-ball
We
lines.
need to cap him. He can't run anymore. We need to cap him on the par 3s.
Yeah, maybe. There isn't an exact 4-ball alliance winner, but these are the guys who came out on top. So let's give them their praises. 92, they would have finished on their round because they teed off first. Kyle, Jomo, Theo, and Bernard Schultz. Well done to you guys. Plenty points. Plenty points for you. All right, let's go to... We did the Amen Corner, which was 11, 12, and 13. Mr. Sneyman, you and Glenn Williams led it. You went 3 points, 3 points, 3 points in Amen Corner. That's pretty good.
I completely forgot about the Amen Corner. I only realized afterwards. And then it was like a huge surprise. Like I said, when we played, I wasn't thinking about it at all. So yeah, it was a quite nice surprise.
Very nice. Jomo is obviously there because he's got only 4 points for a hole-in-one. Shame. Shantons. Vicky, well done. You got a 2-point, probably par, was that?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Nice. Peter, you par.
No, so par yes on the 11th. Actually, I three putted. So 11th and 12th was the two that I three putted from like 10 to
I
12.
see.
So yeah, it could have been better, but yeah, I'll
You-
take it.
You could have been on top of the leaderboard there with the other boys. Right, now we do the Four Ball Alliance, putting them all together, who's won the most. I did mention that Ian and Voter got yet another one. So this is how the standings now look. Ian and Voter got 3 each. Francois Skulls got 2, Grant Nell's got 2. And then there's a whole host of guys who won 1. So we'll keep an eye on this to see who at the end of the season will have been involved in the most Four Ball Alliance wins. So far it's Ian and Voter. Mooi. Standings time. You want to see the standings, gentlemen?
Yes, please.
How it looks now. Kunrad's watching. Meneer Kunrad, you're now on top of the pops. You've gone from second to first on 82 points is what, minus the least obviously, is now leading Sunday Series 2. Donna is there on 81. Francois playing well. Fats also up there, tied fourth with with George. No. What's happening with George? I don't know. That can't be right. Tied fourth is also Ashley. Kun Pretoria Senior, 77 points. And then Gerard. You're also within touching distance. You're only 5 shots behind, or points. And Riyadh and Yaku Duckhook. So that is what this looks like.
Thank you.
Just to remind you, because it's the end of the league, or end of the month, Sunday 1, this is what it looks like now. 77 for Shandon. So Gerard, you've gone down 1. So still very, very tight. Gerard de Bruto is on 76, tied with you. And then Clint and Barry 75, and Edwin 75, and then Rudolph 74 with Vimpy and Gerard. And then Mr. Bobby van der Spey. So this is also plenty to play for. Player of the season, end of the month. This is what it looks like. Vimpy Vos, you are now leading the player of the season. Frikkie, this doesn't look too bad.
No, definitely. I mean, this is a great leaderboard at this point. I just quickly want to scan through this. Luckily, we don't see a Grant Nell here, so that's great news. New winner on the polls here, so it's great. But yeah, let me quickly read the names. So we've got obviously Wimpy there, number 1, Edui, Potgieter. Actually, I think he played one game with the 395 that he had, or 330, and being still in the top 2, that's great. Gerard Snyman, one miraculous season so far, so great. I'll be rooting for you. Lucky Janssen, I think it is win at Woodiel, I think it was. He got a few ranking points there. Nico Roots with PCC, so yeah, he's still in the top. And then Dana, Gerard, Andre Wessel, Simon Meyer, and then Peter Zak, you in here in the top 10.
Correct.
Great.
And
Great.
let me say congratulations, OMG, because you're the first player to breach the 1,000-point mark.
What?
Hey, gee.
Yeah,
that's news.
This season to
Yeah,
pass.
get 1,000 credits.
Yeah. Speak to your friend down top of you. Speak to your friend.
No.
So Des says he just needs the towel. He's looking for the Strixon towel now. Then he's got the full house. So
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Right. So that is what Ebotse looked like. I'm going to quickly go through. Did I play the videos? Yes. I'm going to quickly go through the match play results. I'm focusing on the teams today, and then the next show we'll do on the singles. So I'm going to go through A to, what is it? A, B, C, D, E, F. Where's C? I don't see C. Hope you're not in C. Here we go. This is A. Who played here? Ian. Legends of the Grain and Leon played Dana and Sudesh. Right? And what was the score? I think it was Dana and Sudesh Duff shots were 1-up. So they have gotten 3 points from their 2 matches because they have lost 1. So there we have the quotas after 1 game leading because they had a nice points difference, beating Duff shots 4 and 3. Broham is on 3. So this is going to be a tight group to see because only the top 3 go through here to the next phase. Don't forget the top 3. Let's have a
Maza,
look.
can I quickly just comment on that one?
Yeah, go for it.
So while we were doing the prize giving, at that point, we obviously stopped the game, and I think they were all square with 3 holes or 4 holes to go, and they decided to go back. So at that point, they felt very confident, and it sounded like Sudesh and Dana made like a couple of birdies there in the closing holes,
Okay.
and then they took it one down. So yeah, not always great to go back
Yeah.
after the race.
Yeah. Well, at least they got to finish it instead of
Absolutely. Yeah.
redoing it. Okay, let's look at Group B. Who was in Group B? Moritz and Stefan played against Riyadh and Puvensan. Right, the Ninjas and Dope. The Ninjas took the win, 4-3. So they're now to 6 points, and they're probably one game away from securing their spot in the next round. And then Swinging Siblings, they will get going again once Graham is on the mend. Yeah, and then I think PJ is going to join Shandon. Shandon, if you're watching, I don't know if that's official yet, but
Yes, correct. It sounds like it is. Huh?
PJ is going to join you here. Now, I don't have Group C, so I just want to click on something to see if I just missed it. Let me just go here and here. Did I miss it? No, here's Group C. So I'm going to drag it in. I haven't done this before. Let's see what happens. Bah! There we go. Because this is very important. Because Wayne and Mark, Mad Tigers, played Louis and Fats. Not Louis and Fats, Ryan and Fats, who teamed up. Fats was a super sub. And the Mad Tigers got a whipping. No, this is old. Is this old? No, this is old.
Yeah, this is an old one, yes.
Where does this come from? I mean, like, because Mad Tigers played 3. Okay, so what I tried to do didn't work at all. Sorry, Group C, but we'll say that the Mad Tigers lost 4-3. So, yes, good on you. Good on Ryan and Fats. And at the same time, Ryan and Fats were a team, and then Ryan and Fats played their singles game.
Yeah, correct.
As well. Like, not to confuse the situation.
That's great, yeah.
And they, what was that, all square, I think?
Yeah, they ended up all square with their
they
singles game.
All square, but they were both in the top 10, so they both played really well. Okay, Group D I definitely have. Who played out of this one? I can tell you, nobody. Nobody played here, so nothing changes. Wait, Jason and Eddie played Rudy and Michael at Benoni Lakes. That's correct. So they won their game 1-up against the Krugi's OGs. So they've got a lot of work to do, the Rudy and Michael, because they probably need to win the rest of their games to hope to be in the top 2 to get through. Group E was your group, Frikkie. Tell us about your game against the ladies.
Yeah, Mazo, look, the fact, Gerrit, you can actually go. Tell them. Because it was all you.
No, I've worked out we dusted out quite well this time, not like at services. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I don't want to go into too much detail. I felt sorry, but yeah, we from hole 1 we were 1-up, 2-up, 3-up, 4-up. So we basically won all the holes and shook hands on the 10th where I made the winning putt, the birdie, and the final result was then 10 and 8, I think.
Which I think is a record, if I'm not mistaken, 10 and 8.
At this point, it's a record, yeah.
So
But I would like to compliment the ladies. I mean, obviously, when we got there, they just arrived. And you mentioned that we can go off earlier. And we were supposed to go off last. And because we were, complete 4-ball, the allowance was to play. So we teed off first, and then the first shot for poor Jonita, she shanked it then into the bushes, and I said to Gerrit, yes, I think we might have just not think this through, because now it might be because we're going to slow down the field. But the compliment that I want to give is we were playing proper speed. I mean, no one was actually waiting for us from hole number 2, and that is. It's a 44 and a 35 handicapper, so it can be done. So all I'm just saying on this one is I compliment those 2 ladies for speeding up the play, making the pace so great and favorable to the whole field, in my view, because like I said, it's only hole number 1 that people wait for us, and from there we never saw the guys.
Nice.
So kudos to those ladies and well done.
Just to add, Nico Kruger says, yes, and he's right, because if we look back at the last show, you were like, history is going to be made. The mighty Fatsism. are going to lose. It's going to be the girls' first win. Here comes his, and then you just flipped it on its head. So you see. Well done. No. Sorry, I'd like to have a look at the Duff Shots made 3 birdies in the last 4 holes to win. Hole 15, 16, and 18. That is what Ian says about the Duff Shots. So probably not ideal, Mr. Ian. Not ideal. Okay, last group was our group. We played Party Crashers, played I Play, I Care. Well done to Barry and Gustav. Gustav played very well, very steady. I don't think we were ahead in the game once. We just couldn't catch them. And then at the end, it was a 4-3 victory. So they are now 2 from 2, 6 points and an 8 difference. So that's going to be, you're pretty much guaranteed to go through now. I think, one more game and then it's secured. We've got a bit of work to do, but there's still, we've got 2 more games to play. So let's see how this all unfolds until we get to the round of 16. Okay, everybody. I was looking at these graphics and I just had a bit of an epiphany. I don't know if this is the right forum to say this, but I was just thinking that the team stuff, it kind of works well. What if, right, in one of our leagues, say Sunday 2, we shifted the focus and had a pairings thing. So now the focus is still individual on this side, but the main focus is pairings. So you two, Frikkie and Gerard, you would enter the league as a pair, and then you do combined Stableford points. So you guys might shoot 78, for instance, and then that gives people like playing in pairs. It gives them more of an opportunity to play more league games together. I don't know. I'm just thinking.
So what you're saying, sorry man, just to build on that. So what you're saying is, let's say it's me and Gerard as an example. We will compete in a league where the pairs is there, and where I would have shot, let's say 36 points. If we both make 36 points, it's 72 in the end, and
so that's the leaderboard.
Okay, cool.
So it's not match play. It's just you are competing as a pair, so that you're helping each other out. So that league is more focused on the pairs, but there's still an individual winner. Because it gives 2 marketing opportunities. I don't know if I'm talking rubbish here, boys, underneath.
Yeah, look, I like the idea. So when we get to the shootout, then as an example, will you go then as a pair?
Yeah,
so
why not?
Swix, basically, yeah.
So that league, the top 6 teams are part of the shootout. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right.
Huh?
I don't know. It's something to think about.
Yeah. I like that idea because Gerrit is playing well, so it gives me extra points. So I'm in for it. Yes.
Guys in the chat line, let me know if this epiphany is something that is worth looking into. Where, because Sunday 1 and Sunday 2 is kind of copy paste of each other. So if we kind of flip it around and have one of the leagues having, you and a partner trying to play, and it can be 9 out of 11 that count because partners can't always play.
Yeah. So the Pretoria Joburg thing then falls sort of away.
Well, it would have to. What were you saying, Peter?
No, I'm saying I think I like the idea because it also means both of you have to play well, right? To score well in this thing. It's match play. It's a case of, well, if you dovetail well, the one partner might not play well on the day. As long as you dovetail and win those 2 or 3 crucial holes, you can still win the match. Whereas if you add up your Stableford points as a pair, you both have to play well on the day to build up the scores, right? Or build up your contention. So I think that would work quite well.
So Hansi says Sunday 2 a bettable league, but I don't think so much bettable. Well, it could be the best score of the 2 of you. It doesn't really matter. It's still the points accumulated, but it's not. Yeah. It's not head to head. Anyway, just ponder. You never know. Right, I want to do the quiz to finish. Right, everybody watching, everybody ready. We've got 10 minutes to do a quiz, and then I'm doing the draw. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. Fastest fingers first. You say your name, and then we'll see about the chat line who gets it first. So let's give them an opportunity. So just say your name, and then we'll go to you first. Don't give me the answer if you think you know it. Are you ready, Peter? You ready? Yeah. Gerard? Here we go. Question 1. How many putts does Scotty Scheffler have at the Players' Championship? A, 121. B, 112. C, 110. D, 150. E, 109. That is the question. How many putts? Okay, Frikkie is first. Give the guys a chance here. Here we go. They're all coming in. Martin, jeez, so many came in. Rudolph says E, 109. Martin says C, 110. Hansi, 110. Vimpy, 110. Gerard, A, 121. Well done, guys. Everybody's going crazy here. I like the team lived tournament last year, only now pairs. Thank you. B, 112. Okay, shall we go into this? Well, let me take the graphic out. Koen says A. Frikkie, you were first.
I'm going to go C, 110.
110. Any other guesses, boys?
I would say 109.
Yeah, I'll go with 110 as well.
Well, here is the answer. If you have a look at his stats, the answer is B, 112 putts. Does somebody want to work out what 112 divided by 4 is? 28 putts around. That'd be great.
That's the one.
Correct.
28 putts around. That's proper.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, Vickers went for B. Well done, Matthew. He knows everything. But we've taken this from last week's show. Ian E, Kun E, Eddie got it right, 112. Mark, damn. Andre, 29. 29 what? Average. Okay, is that what you're saying? Right, question 2. Here we go. I can't remember. I think this is a golf course one. Here we go. Which golf course is this, everybody?
Ach, nee, man.
Take a nice long stare at it. See if you can
Sure.
figure it out. You might not have played it. I can tell you that it is in Gauteng.
Soweto.
Sure,
No
that's what
idea.
it means for Soweto.
I don't think
That's
it's
not a bad, that's not a bad guess. I'll be very honest, because I mean, there's only 2 water holes there, but yeah.
With the mansions around it.
Yeah. Is it mansions? I toch 'n shack, sorry man.
Yeah. I think the suburb around it is a bit of a giveaway that it's not Soweto. We've got Crown Mines. No. Kyalami. No, man. Kyalami would have these big equestrian thingies around it. That doesn't quite give it away, that. Hansi, not Kyalami. Anyone else? Kieran is up there. Thank you for the answer.
no idea.
Yeah.
Blue
I
Valley.
don't know.
Not even going to hesitate to guess.
Okay,
Mark
I'll
says
go
no clue.
Bryanston.
Eddie says Wanderers. Ian says Blue Valley. Ian. How can this be Blue Valley, Ian? I hope you're joking. Vimpy, no idea. Well, Karen is right. It's Bryanston.
Oh,
Yes.
Bryanston.
Kieran, I love you.
Where's the clubhouse? Yeah, in the bottom corner, just above the secret garden of play school. And then it goes this way. You go down that first hole, which is a long par 5. Well done, Kieran.
I see
Now
that
you're stuck.
slip over, yeah.
Yaku, Bryanston. Rudolph, Bryanston. Brian, Augusta. Close, but no. Right, question 3. Well done, boys. Question 3. Fill in the missing letters to make a Duckhook golfer's name. Here we go. Name and surname. Any guesses?
I can't see anything.
Oh, well, you can't see anything. Well, that doesn't help.
Glenn Williams. Glenn Williams.
yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's too easy, eh?
Yes, Glenster.
That's too easy.
Yeah.
Okay, well done, Frikkie. You actually got
Well done,
something.
Frikkie.
Yes, like it.
Well done. Sorry, guys. Frikkie was very fast there. Glenn Williams, yes, Glenn Williams. Matthew Page got Glenn. I thought the 2 N's might be the confusing part here, but obviously not, because Glenn is like the only Glenn I know with 2 N's at the end. No? No. Huh? Okay. Was that question 4? Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Joe Momabila became the how manyth player to make a hole-in-one in Duckhook tournaments? 9, 16, 13, or 8?
16.
9.
Frikkie.
Hold on, give everybody a chance here, boys.
Yeah.
9, 16, 13, or 8. I can tell you, there's a 7 seconds delay from what we see to the guys answering. So we're going to kind of give them 7 seconds to put their answers. Here we go. Ian says 8. Rudolph says 8. Gerard says D. What was D? D
8.
was 8. It's a lot of 8s. Vika says D. 8. Kieran says A. 9. Eddie says 9. Well, okay. Who wants to guess here?
Okay, I'm going to go A for 9.
Another 9?
I'll say 16.
You go 16. Okay, that's very brave. Any more? Yaku says 9, Grant says 8th. I can tell you, and this is official Duckhook events. That means it includes Durban and when we were in Cape Town, right? 13 is the answer. He became the 13th player to make a hole-in-one in the Duckhook.
Yeah, but you didn't say that we must include Durban and Cape Town, man. Yes, like it.
I don't think he would have got it either way.
No.
Cape Town, there was 1. And in Durban, I think there was 1. The rest came from here. And I think I was involved in 3 of them. I was in the yeah, exactly, Vimpy. What? 3. It took a while because we hadn't had one in 2 years, and then Joma got one. And we actually did say, if you don't remember on the last show, we said it's time for hole-in-one, guys. What's happening?
Yeah, correct, yes.
He did it. Right. Question 5. This is going to be, some will know, some won't know. But this is Guess the Golf Course. But it's not specifically a picture of the golf course or the club. There's a house on the golf course. Let's see who's clever.
Sure.
Which golf course is this that features this house? I'll be very interested. I bet you Yaku Jacobs knows this answer. Come on, think about it, boys.
Yes, man. There's a only house I can think of, but I don't think it can be it.
The first answer I see, I bet you it's going to be correct. We've got Dane Fern, no. Ebotse, no. Serengeti, no. Fats and Tyrion, no. That's not the right answer. We have a right answer. Say again?
Is it in Gauteng?
Yeah. Ooh, yes.
I'm going to say Reading.
I'm going to say Reading. There's no houses on Reading. Eagle Canyon.
That one par 4 that goes like this, man.
All right, I'm going to put you out of your misery.
We normally hit our balls in.
I wonder if I can actually display this. Can I? What happens if I push this button? Oh, there it says. Martin Tata. Let's move. Oh, I can't. Can I? I'm going to move. Oh, I'm trying. Grab it.
It's not that house where you hit that one guy.
Anyway, it's not working.
No.
Martin Tata's right. Waterkloof. Think about it. Waterkloof, first hole. Then the second hole on the tee box is that big white house on the tee box of the second hole at Waterkloof.
That big par 5 going left.
Yeah.
It goes down like that. I always stand on that tee box and I say, yes, look at this thing.
Sure.
Yes.
And then you took a photo.
And then I didn't take a photo. When I was looking for golf course shots, and I put Waterkloof, and that house came up, and I thought maybe somebody knows. Martin knows. Grant says, have we had a hole-in-one every year since Duckhook started? No is the answer. There was a gap somewhere along the line, 2-year gap. Question 6. Which golf course will host the 2024 US Open, and how many US Opens have there been? Have a go.
I don't even
No idea.
Yeah.
Please know the golf course. Fastest Google it first.
Let me Google. No, I don't know. Is it going to be Pebble?
3, 2, 1, go.
Pebble?
Not Bethpage. Rudolph says, I didn't say Masters, I said US Open, right?
Yeah, you said.
Yeah. He says Augusta 110. That's not right. Ian says Sawgrass. No. You're going to be kicking yourself because you would think that you'd be watching. So the fastest Google has come through.
Pinehurst.
Yeah.
Hey, you mag nie Google nie, Hansie.
Well, Nancy, it is Pinehurst is the golf. What will host the 2024 US Open? Vickers has got it right. Kieran, it's not Oak Hill. And how many US Opens?
5?
123 on your drugs.
Oh shit! I thought at that course.
No. How many US Opens have there been? 123.
Sorry, man. I thought at that course.
So these questions are all kind of relevant to what's happening around the world of golf, except maybe for the house at Waterkloof. But well done, everybody. It's time to wrap this up and show you a draw to see who.
Me.
And what you're winning, by the way, is a 2-wheel voucher at the Wanderers.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you can go play the Wanderers. Thank you
Me.
for sponsoring
Pick me.
this. Varsity spin. He say. So it's going to come in and it's going to start spinning. Are we ready?
Yeah, gooi hom.
Boom. All the names. If you played more than one league game this month, your name is in the spin. So here goes the spin. And the spin is going to be...
Hy's 'n lang naam daai. Ag nee.
Mr.
Nee
Ian,
man, skop my af.
you winning a 2-ball voucher at Wanderers. Nice for you. Play it before it becomes winter. That's all I can say. Congratulations, Ian. I'm waiting for Ian just to say something.
Ja,
Like,
kom Ian. Yes, jy is gewen.
Yay. Excited. Whoop, whoop. Wait for it. Congrats, Ian. Correct. Nice, Holtzy. Shout out. I'm not even going to say it. Brian. Ian Holtzhausen. Well done. So we'll do another one at the end of April. So the next thing that's up, everyone, to wrap the show up, is the Masters. You would have seen I will be contacting people tomorrow on your public holiday because just to confirm numbers, because by the end of the week, Copperleaf kind of need numbers so that they can do their thing. What I can tell you, it will be 11 o'clock on Friday the 5th. The major contenders or qualifiers will go out and go for the Masters. There was a little... I had a little graphic about the Masters. Where is that? It's gone. I just want to quickly see. Do I have it? No, I don't. But you would have seen that is 1,000 credits up for grabs for the winner. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
And 1,000 credits up for grabs for the winner. 500 for the runner-up. 3, 2, 1. And the winner will also receive a Cleveland CBX4 zip core wedge valued at 3,000 Rand. So that's a 4,000 Rand pool that you'll be winning, and second place will walk away with the box of balls. So that is what it's all about. And yes, it should be fun. I hope you all enjoy it. I'll confirm everything and send everything out. And so far, the tea order is, I know it's a Friday, but it's kind of the worst to the best. But I know I'm going to get Oak saying I need tea for first, last, whatever. So we'll just decide as we go. Thank you for watching. Ian says whoop whoop. Nico says ringer 2-ball winner. Peter, thanks for joining us.
Cool. Thank you, guys. Have a great long weekend.
Appreciate it. And Frikkie, we'll see you next week. Is maybe next week. We might, because there's nothing happening. There's nothing happening, so we might not be on next week. Okay, cheers. I'm pushing the logo button.
Danefern. Enjoy Danefern.
Oh well. If anybody's at Danefern, give me a shout, and I'll show you around. Ciao.
Cheers.
Be good.